Hello and welcome to my presentation about internet safety for elementary students. This presentation covers scenarios, why this is important, ideas how to teach, some data about internet usage, and conclusion about what and how to teach internet safety to elementary students. The first scenario is very common, I think. Many kids use their parents' devices or have their own to go on the internet or to play games and apps. A problem might be they click on a link or an advertisement or land on inappropriate websites. Maybe they buy something by accident, something like that. Another scenario is that many children also in the elementary age might be signed up for internet communities, like maybe Facebook, although you can only create an account when you're 13, but you can just easily submit a different birthday and get around this. You may talk to strangers and don't know how to behave and how to deal with requests from people you don't know. So how to teach children a reasonable use of technology, I find this website very helpful. It is Common Sense Media, and it shows you, it's a website where you can sign up and use a lot of lessons.
Hi, and I am 7
And I don't think you can hear the sound on this video, but for
but
example,
I
this is
always
an
get
educational
permission
video
first. Mom,
you can
can I go on the
show to
computer?
children even. So this is a
I
7-year-old
love my
boy
mom's
who uses the
computer
internet,
because I can go
and
on
he
the
shows
internet.
kids what he's actually doing there.
The
So
internet is kind of like
he explains what the internet is. It's like the neighborhood, and you can go to places just like in your neighborhood, and you can meet people just like in your neighborhood.
And friends.
And you can also learn about lots of things on the internet.
Like yesterday, I visited a zoo.
So he gives the example of a zoo. He visited a website.
Zebra
He took pictures. He edited pictures and
changed the
put them
color
into
of
his
her
collection.
stripes. Then added a hat and added it to my collection of wacky animals. Awesome!
He also tells how he can visit different places.
Far, far away.
For example, the zebras in Africa,
That's the country in Africa.
and how he can learn lots about
Wow,
the animals
that's
now.
a lot of zebras. Sometimes on the internet, I talk to people
He also
I
says
know.
he can talk to people on the internet,
Like my grandma.
just like his grandma, for example, who lives in a different state,
Hi, Grandma. She's
and they
making
can see each
cookies
other,
that
talk to
she'll
each
send
other,
me for my birthday.
and
Yummy. I
he
wish
just
the
wishes
internet
he could
had
smell
Smell-O-Rama.
and smell
I can
cookies
talk to
transmitted
different
via the
people
internet.
on the internet, like my
There's
cousin.
also chat programs where you
But I
write
only
and type
talk to
text,
people I know.
and it's important that you only talk to people that you actually know.
Most on the internet.
And of course you can play lots of games on the internet. And I think that's what students in elementary school do the most.
Draw, create
Drawing is
music,
another big thing.
and share it with my friends. Cool. Sometimes I visit websites where I learn new things, but I always
Another feature on the internet, you can
that are just right for
visit
me.
websites and you can learn
Wow.
about many things that you're interested in.
Internet
But it's important to stick to websites that are right for you, that are made for
just like
children.
when you cross the street in your
And
neighborhood.
so it's also important to be careful. Just like in your neighborhood, when you cross the street, it is like going online, you
Three
have
rules
to be
to remember. Rule number 1.
careful.
Always ask your parents first.
So these are the rules.
Rule number 2. Only talk to people you know. Rule number 3.
And these
Stick
rules
to
are
places
very
that are
easy
just
for
right
young
you.
children to
Wow,
obey.
that was fun.
But of course, the biggest part are the
I'm
parents
logging off
who
now.
help
I can't
the
wait
kids
to get
how
back
to
on again to
navigate
see
the
where I
internet
can
and see
visit
how to use
next.
the computer.
Bye-bye.
So again, this video was from Common Sense Media. It is a website where you can sign up, and there's lots and lots of lessons that you can just use. I found them very helpful. Some data about internet use. You can see the latest data I found was from 2013. The majority of US households have a computer, and many have a handheld computer too, so it's easy to take with you. But 3/4 of all the households use internet, so some households you can see have a computer but don't use the internet. Then children use the internet a lot, about 90%, and 59% use the internet. You can see that teenagers mostly use the internet and the computers in general. So even in 5-year-olds, 25% of 5-year-olds use the internet, and more than 50% once they're 9 years old only. I thought that number was very high, but I totally see it in my students. So conclusions about how to teach the early how to use the internet is do it early, have them grow up with it, and give them safe opportunities, show them websites they can use and games and apps to talk to people, relatives mostly. And the 3 golden rules from the video I think are very important. Here are the sources where you can find all the pictures and the video again. Thank you for listening.